Hi there, it's Tim with another edition of Tim's Smoke Review, and today nothing really to review, but just want to kind of go over all this crap that's going on about e-cigarettes and banning them and not being able to do them in this state or in this city or that city, and all the hype that's going on is kind of getting just a little bit ridiculous. Now, while it is true, when you smoke an electronic cigarette, you're not actually smoking, you're vaping. It's vapor. Everybody should be aware of that by now because they do in their arguments make this pretty pretty clear that it's not smoke. So for instance, when you light up a cigarette, a real cigarette, it continues to burn and burn and burn until it's burned out or you put it out. That means there's always smoke coming off of it. And yes, there is secondhand smoke that people can get from that. There's over 4,000 dangerous chemicals that are in cigarette, including tar and other, I don't even know the technical names for them, but it is really bad. And I'm a person that smokes cigarettes 2 packs a day for over 30 years. And I've quit using electronic cigarettes. My electronic cigarettes, such as this one, this is just an example. I don't really even smoke these anymore because I'm up to the bigger units like this, as many of you have seen from my reviews. But with this, when you do inhale, that looks like smoke. It's not, it's vapor. And something to be aware of too, they're talking about the nicotine damage to people, from maybe secondhand nicotine flying through the air. Nicotine is absorbed on contact. So when you take a hit off this, actually goes in your mouth first. So the only person getting any nicotine out of it is the person that's vaping it, that's smoking it. The stuff that comes out of your mouth, the amounts of nicotine are so minimal in it, there's no harm to anybody else. Something else they keep raising questions about nicotine this, nicotine that. If they do a little research on nicotine, you're going to find out that many of your favorite foods have nicotine in them too. Did you know that tomatoes, potatoes, two of the biggest out there that people eat a lot of, have nicotine too? Sure, it's small amounts, about like what maybe goes out through there. I don't know. Nobody's done an actual study on how much nicotine compared to with an electronic cigarette, how much is coming out of the vapor that comes out of your mouth. So in other words, they're going to a quick, harsh reaction to nothing. These are harmless to people around you. And yeah, I know with the liquids, they're talking about, poisonings from liquid. How many chemicals do you have underneath your sink that if a kid got into it and drank it would kill him? I don't know. But boy, we got to make these illegal. Come on, people. Get real. I guess I'm just spouting off today is what I'm trying to do here. And, it just doesn't make any sense to me, all the hype that's going on with people about, electronic cigarettes are so bad, they're a gateway to drugs. I've been smoking electronic cigarettes for over a year now. Let's see. Have I wasted my money on drugs? Does it make me want to do drugs? No. But what I have done, which I'm just getting ready to pay off in another week here, is my giant 40-inch Samsung TV. Yeah, because I got more money because I'm not spending it all on cigarettes. It just feels so nice. Something that they also don't talk about, part of the biggest addiction to smoking cigarettes, and if you've been a smoker for a long time, a lot of it is this motion, the inhaling and the exhaling. For a lot of people, you can start out with like a 24 milligram electronic cigarette, work your way down to where you don't have any nicotine at all. So, I mean, if you're doing this, with a zero nicotine liquid, who is it harming? Boy, I don't know. I guess all these people that are coming out trying to ban electronic cigarettes and talk about how bad they are. Oh, and the gateway thing for kids. Yeah, I was talking about that. There's so much about this crap that just flat out pisses me off. I guess that's why I'm doing the video. But anyway, they're talking about a gateway for kids. They're saying there's something like 10% of all kids have tried an electronic cigarette. There's a difference between trying something and getting addicted to it. Now, you've got about 10% of teenagers that are going to try anything regardless of what it is. They see it on YouTube, they're going to try it, and then they're going to try to top it and try it. There's always 10% of kids that are going to do bad stuff. I mean, what, they wait till they're 30 to get hooked on drugs? I live in the meth capital of the world, Missouri. Okay, we're number 3 now. I guess Tennessee and somebody else passed us in meth labs. And you're worried about this? Why don't you get your crap together and get rid of these freaking meth heads and all these bad drugs that are out there? Spend a little time getting rid of that crap. Or maybe go out to Colorado. They have legal marijuana. Boy, that won't get you hooked on any other drugs, will it? They legalized it in those states. Did you see all the billions of dollars they're making in taxes? This is what it's boiling down to. It's not anything about harms or the kids or anything like that. The government and the local municipalities want to tax it. Some of them are talking like an 80% tax on this stuff. This is not a tobacco product, okay? There's nothing of tobacco in here. There's nicotine. That's it, okay? And some of them don't even have nicotine. You can see how crazy all this crap is. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I just wanted to go on, and I really haven't said anything of value other than I'm pissed off about all the non-information that's out there. And if you're worried about the kids, make it illegal for anybody under 18 to buy this stuff. Most of the stores, retailers, they've got them by the cigarettes. They don't sell them to anybody that's under 18, even though it's not law. They don't do it because, wow, they're responsible. Didn't think we could be responsible without laws. What? People are responsible without laws? They use their brain? They think? And it's like, wow, we shouldn't sell these to kids. Any of the websites that you go to that sell electronic cigarettes or liquids or anything, first thing they do is, are you over 18? Okay, so you can get into the site if you're over 18. And when you go to order them, the only way you can order them is to use a credit card. So if you're giving a 12-year-old a credit card, there's something wrong with you. You. I used to work for a credit card company. You couldn't even have a credit card unless you were 18. Pretty good way of age verification there. Although these government idiots are wanting to make it to where you have to jump through 10 or 20 hoops just to, even buy a battery online. Just a simple battery. It has nothing to do with the liquid or anything at all. They want to do an 80% tax. And we elected these idiots? All I'm asking is get real. Think about this stuff. Do some exact research. Don't just go buy some crap that some, clean air freak brought up because they think. They may have only surveyed about 300 people. I think the latest one I saw was from the New York Times or something like that, where it came out from San Francisco. And they had followed 900 people for a year that had tried an e-cigarette. So in other words, if I did this, I got an e-cigarette here and I went, I tried an e-cigarette. Now if I'm a smoker and I just did that one, I just tried one, but I want to stick with my cigarettes. So they counted those people in their survey. They didn't actually do the survey of people that smoke electronic cigarettes? Because I get responses all the time on my YouTube channel from people that have smoked 2-3 packs a year, a day for years, saying that they've totally quit cigarettes for the electronic cigarettes, and it's helping them. They're healthier, they feel better, they can breathe, they can talk, they can run, they can jump, they can have sex. Anyway, I'm done going on about this crap, but I guess I just had to put my voice into it. I'm Tim. Here's to some happy vaping. Leave our vape alone. If you want to regulate it, make a law that you can't sell it to 18-year-olds. Take a look at some of these companies and the products that they're putting into them. Most of the reputable companies are not putting anything into it other than the PG or VG liquid and flavoring and nicotine. That's it. That's what most of these companies have in their liquid. Anybody that's putting anything else in it, don't buy it. Pretty simple. Be smart. Be educated. Do your research. Don't just go, oh my God, we've got to make that illegal. I'm Tim. And oh, by the way, with electronic cigarettes, I don't stink anymore. Have a great day.